dramatic. Look at these psychos.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. We could bring the 69 crew down.
Guys,
Thank you.
how is everybody tonight? Are we feeling good? Monday night. We have for you tonight an all-star lineup.
Yes.
We've got Jason Mantzoukas. Boo. We've got Brian Huskey. We've got Mr. Matt Walsh. Taught us how to improvise. We've got Lauren Lapkus. All right, so for those of you, now, is there anybody who has never heard Womp It Up before in this audience?
Yes,
God.
Hands are in the air.
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh, God.
It's okay. Don't worry. You're going to be okay.
You're not going to know what the fuck is going on.
It's okay.
All you need to know is nothing. I don't even know. It's like Dynasty, only the
you could just jump in the
character,
middle, right, guys? There's no like backstory or anything.
There's no helping you.
It's just going to be funny. If it's funny today, it's funny yesterday, right?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It's going to be my new talk show.
That's not a phrase.
Yeah, if it's funny tomorrow, it was funny today. All right.
That's like, is this tuna still good? Put it on a sandwich. It won't kill you. All
that
right.
was our stand-up. We don't do stand-up.
So we're going to go. We're going
to womp it up now.
We're going to womp it up now, okay? All right.
Thank you for
By the
being
way, look at this shit, right? This merch is on sale, yo, after the show. You can't buy these titties, though. I did. All right. JK, guys. But not really.
here. Okay. And now we're in character.
Okay. Very aggressive.
Not working. Do you hear it?
Oh, shit.
Mikkel, is it working? Let's try it again.
Well, where's Gutters? Where's Gutters?
Here we go.
Where's Gutters? We can't do it if he's not going to work the level.
I do it every day without gutters.
God damn it.
Ready, go.
Fuck the jam. Stop it, fucking
Stop it.
asshole.
Stop it.
Don't fucking start.
Hey,
I can't get that.
you don't need it. Keep it in the mic. It'll keep you focused and centered.
Hey.
Keep it in the mic stand.
Hey, if you're going to come late.
What did I miss?
You literally were 30 seconds late.
You wait.
Did we play the full theme song yet?
Oh, she got so angry because you walked in moments after it
You
started.
wait until I am done with the song. You don't just walk. Is that a coffee cup? Fucking status cup. Drinking coffee.
I guess it's working.
Did you bring a water out here? You're going to need one. You're already yelling quite a bit.
I had a
I have
bunch
a
of
quick
Monster
question.
Energy drinks.
A question?
Quick question.
Quick.
What?
Am I supposed to also be wearing a Womp It Up t-shirt?
No.
I
Okay.
left one. I did leave one for you
Oh.
in your mailbox.
Oh, at school?
No, at your home.
Oh. I don't check that.
What do you mean you don't check your mailbox? Because you're still living with your parents?
Yeah.
They
Nailed it.
check it?
Well, so are you.
So I'm still in high school. You're out of high school. You've graduated.
Is Ted Gutterballs currently wearing a Womp It Up shirt?
I'll
Do you
ask.
know what that means?
Wait
I'll
a
ask
second.
him.
Wait a second.
Should
I
I-
saw your dad washing the car.
Yeah, was he wasn't wearing a shirt
No,
then.
he was.
Marissa?
Yeah, but he was.
Why did you see my dad washing the car?
No
Were you
reason.
riding your bike by my
No,
house again?
No,
Like
I
a
was
lot?
riding my razor scooter by your house, you fucking dick.
Okay, because my dad
we're
said a
starting it
girl
over.
rode a razor scooter by a number of times wearing a helmet, elbow pads, and wrist guards.
Yes.
And that she did it for a couple of hours until
That's-
she finally started trying to ask him
Nope.
if Eric was home, but then cried and left.
Nope.
So you're
Nope.
saying that was not you?
Okay.
Exciting.
What,
She used
'Cause
your
there was-
first name.
what he saw coming out of my eyes was sweat. I sweat through my eyeballs. Secondly,
It's like a Silver Linings Playbook situation.
Oh,
yeah.
a movie about mental illness? The most captivating and compelling movie about...
Okay, do that again.
fuck this dick. I'm not
go.
gonna let him get me down.
Here we go. Ready?
Nobody can
Attack
keep
it.
this
Forward.
Phoenix
Here we go.
horizon
You're
from the
Beyonce.
action. Womp up the jams, womp it up. We live at Largo at the Coronet. I don't give a fuck who sees it.
Keep it classy.
Cause I'm gonna womp up these jams no matter what man wants me. Cause everybody can get a taste of these sweet titties. I want to womp these
keep
jams.
going. Keep going. What? That was great. All right, great. Welcome to Womp It Up. Tell everybody what they're listening to.
Well, my name is Marissa Wompler. I don't know how old I am, but I am a senior currently at Marina Del Rey Public High School. This is my senior podcast project. I'm a member of the Stars Academy, aka Spaz Academy.
That's right.
Which is an alternative learning program. Alternative?
What's happening?
Or an. What is it? An alternative?
Yeah.
Because it's an A.
It starts with a vowel.
What were you gonna say though? You started saying "cause it's a what," and then you said an A.
I was remembering something.
If it was a or an, that's what
I
was
said,
trying to
is it an
determine.
owl?
Oh,
That's
Is it an
right?
owl?
It's an owl. Is
What's
A an
happening?
owl? Right?
yeah.
Sometimes
that's
these
right.
things come back into my memory, like
Sure.
It's continents and owls.
Yeah.
That's right.
consonants and owls. At any rate,
You're a senior again, right?
Yeah.
yeah, you're
Just-
my teacher.
I'm aware. I'm just letting everybody know.
Oh, okay, thanks. You left your elbow pads at home, huh? Your blazer with those patches that you've been rocking
we're
lately?
we're not at school right now, so
Oh,
of
okay.
course.
This is you casual?
Yeah.
Why don't you get another shirt, man? It's fucking weird. You wear the same shirt every day.
I don't
Why?
think, does it look bad?
No?
It's not that different from you wearing Umbros every day.
No,
Yeah.
that's because that's the only pant that fits me.
That's not
well,
true.
many other pants fit you, but they said you told me, and I hope I'm not speaking out of turn,
I'm sure
that
you
all
are.
other fabrics than thin nylon give you a rash.
That's right.
And that if you tried to wear other fabrics, you would have, when you took your pants off, it would look like you were still wearing pants, but just that those pants would be made out of raised red, itchy skin.
That's
right.
right. That's right.
Rash pants.
Rash pants. Better than the fur shorts I was wearing last summer.
Do you not have fur shorts anymore?
Nope.
Oh,
happened?
wow.
We were studying the Native American culture, and as you know, we did a segment on it, and they used to
did a
remove their
segment
body
on it.
hair
We did?
with
Yeah.
clamshells.
Okay.
And so I have done some of my own work.
Oh, no. I can't imagine. With what? Just
With
a clam?
clamshells.
Like a sharpened clamshell?
Some
Or just
old clamshells.
And some
You
Vaseline.
Clip it and some Vaseline.
Okay. Now,
We did
can I ask
a low
question?
country boil at my house. And
I was going to say, how clean were these
That's
clamshells that are
And-
so close to that area?
just took
We
those
cleaned 'em.
clams, we cleaned them,
Okay.
and then we did some dilapidatory. Is that what the word is?
Yep.
Yep. But it's not your concern.
Oh, it is
But
not.
summer is coming, and I will be hosting many a pool party, which you will not be invited to because you are faculty.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, good.
I have a whole bunch of summer plans coming
Oh,
up.
really? What are your summer plans?
You know, I'm not supposed to talk about stuff like that with students.
Oh, okay. I'm so glad that you guys are seeing this, right? Because it's so much. You know what this is like when you go to couples therapy, which we
Why
went
would
to.
you know that?
We went to once.
Oh, okay. That's not true.
With
You
my
asked-
aunt. With my
yes.
aunt.
We went to your aunt
Yes,
and
we
uncle's
did.
couples therapy,
Yes, we
and we
did.
sat in the waiting
Yes,
room.
and we listened. And we listened to
Yeah.
what they had to say. But what's interesting is
I don't remember that couples therapy having an audience.
What's interesting is what you can do to somebody, you know, emotional warfare behind closed doors. Isn't it a lot worse when everyone's watching, right?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. See that kind of denial?
I've been
You're gonna be
very
seeing-
upfront.
Yeah, they see it.
Very upfront.
You
and
girls
very
see that
honest
kind
with
of
you. Don't-
denial? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
time's up on
do
that shit.
Not. Oh, do not.
Not how you use that. I don't want you using that.
Time's up.
Hey, I don't want
That
Reese
is-
Witherspoon writing us a strong email, okay?
Who?
I-
Reese's
True.
Witherspoon?
Yes, Reese's Pieces. Witherspoon.
I believe
I don't
it's
want
Reese's Pieces,
a
but don't
strong
worry
email.
about
What's happening?
Nothing, don't worry.
All right,
All right.
introduce our guest.
At any rate,
our
we are
special
very,
guest.
very excited because a very good friend of mine, Brian.
No, that's
Nope.
not his name.
Shit.
I wrote it right here. He's not.
Why not? It's written there. Why not look
It's
at
right
it?
here. I wrote it right.
You know
here.
what? Here's the thing, guys. We can roll it back and we can just do it again.
No,
Can
we
we?
can't.
Of course, we can just
absolutely
edit this
cannot.
piece out.
But
We
it's
don't have
always
that
been live to
technology.
tape. We're reel to reel. We can't roll this thing back.
I should have told you this a long time ago. We can make edits
No.
at any
I
time.
don't
Oh my
believe
God!
I don't believe you.
True. Why? Oh.
I don't believe
If
Save
you
so
want to
much
make a
public
list of things you'd like me to cut out of past episodes,
I'd like me to
you
cut
just-
out you out of my life. Yeah, ladies, right? Oh, they're all turning against
That
you.
was
so
I
great.
think
That was
maybe we should just live the
barely a
life.
smattering of applause.
you girls.
Barely a smattering. I mean,
Live
dare
an
I ask?
unedited life.
Dare I
Okay?
ask, ladies, should
Be
I
who you
stay
wanna
in
be.
Marissa's life?
Be the change that you wish to see in the world.
That's right,
I'll keep
Ayanna.
talking. I know you're not listening.
All right. So, I'm so sorry. A very, very close friend of mine, Bruce Almighty. It's spelled Almighty, but it's pronounced Almighty. And this good friend of mine,
Who is this?
I met
I
at
don't know.
Oh, here he is.
Bible camp. Come on out, Bruce. Bruce, I'm so sorry I called you Brian.
Sorry.
We made out and we went to second base.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
On a
Whoa!
Holy cow!
This is a development, isn't it?
Wow, this is very interesting.
feeling the heat.
No, hi,
Butters?
how are you?
Hi, who are you?
Eric?
Nice to meet you,
Uh,
Eric.
Gutter-
I'm Bruce,
Gutterman.
not Brian. Who are you?
This is Shardog Listler. You remember Miss
Oh.
Listler I
I'm
told
sure
you
she
about?
talked about me.
Yeah,
A
probably
little
me
bit.
too.
A little bit, yeah.
Cool.
How
This
did you
is
guys
really,
meet?
You're really popular at a Bible retreat.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, over spring break. Over
This
spring
past spring break a couple
yes.
weeks ago?
A couple weeks ago.
I thought that
don't
was
know
a
you to particularly be religious.
Yeah, or a wilderness person.
I am a lot of both of those things.
Really?
Yep, right?
We dug creeks for poor people.
Yep, we did, and we taught them how to brush
Oh,
their
wow.
teeth.
There's some poor people up by Montecito who needed some creeks dug, so we had
Okay.
Yeah.
to divert some
Well,
waterways.
by the way, that's actually pretty selfless and wonderful, Marissa. Good
It
for
was.
you.
Thank
and we
you
put
so
a
much.
door on some old fat woman's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, real old fat woman, and we slept in camps. And,
slept in camps.
And, you know...
We
And
sang
in the
songs, we
meantime,
sang
you just
some
made
songs.
out with each other.
The last night, there's this
At the
ritual where
campfire?
you write on a slip of paper something you don't like about yourself.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
you pass
Marissa.
it.
Well, I had actually gotten a receipt roll from the local CVS.
You had a lot
And
of
I
things.
wrote a lot of them down.
Oh, like Santa's list.
Like Santa's list.
Like an old Roman scroll.
Like an old scroll. And then when I threw it in, it actually caused quite a flame. Some of the surrounding forests caught fire as
Oh,
well.
wow.
Which was a
We
bummer.
may have caused some fires up there
Just a little bit of damage.
because they've had some bad times up that
They
way.
had some bad times up that
But
way.
you know what? As much as you might have caused some damage, you also dug some new creeks. So, you know,
We did.
True.
it's a balance.
We did.
And I caused a little damage in this one's heart.
It's the furthest I've ever gone with a girl.
Really?
Yep.
Second.
Second base.
Well, I guess I mean, forgive me for asking, but I'm assuming
That's
you're
okay.
quite
I don't even know you, but I'm
quite
very
religious.
open. I'm
That's
fairly
fine.
religious. I'm
Okay.
fairly Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
a-
really nice to be with somebody. And I mean, I hope I'm not overstepping my bounds.
I curse.
Bruce.
I'm not that religious.
Oh, yeah.
I do
no,
curse.
He curses and listens to Buddy Holly.
I like
and,
Buddy
um,
Holly. Before he died.
Of course.
you don't like him anymore, or you
Not as
don't
much.
like the music that he made
The
afterwards?
stuff that they release post-mortem.
Got it.
The supposed
Got it.
bootleg stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just people making money off his dead soul.
But it's just really nice to be with somebody who, you know, has values and is just a real stand-up guy. You know, somebody who calls me back when I call him or, you know, comes up with fun ideas for dates.
Is there history here? I'm feeling.
Yeah,
No,
I'm sorry.
no,
Bruce,
no.
Bruce, I feel like you
No,
maybe should
Bruce,
know.
Nothing to know.
I don't know
Okay.
what
Bry
Marissa
guy,
told you,
it's
but
okay. Eyes here. Okay?
Marissa and I have had an
Nope,
on-again,
nope,
off-again
all off.
romantic relationship
Nope.
for quite some time.
Nope.
You're
No, we haven't.
significantly older? Or not
no,
as much
I'm not.
as it seems?
We are the same age,
Oh,
which is indeterminate
Nope.
but the same. It is just that Marissa has been held back
Yeah,
and
no.
unable to graduate.
Not
Also,
it.
there were 2 years where we were underground, going from village to village.
Yes.
Traveling the world.
Because I B.A. Baracused her
Did-
for her own
did you
personal
not-
safety. It was a Jason Bourne situation, and
Oh,
again,
wow.
For 2
totally,
years?
you don't need to know this to
There's
understand what's
probably
going on.
a wiki.
This
You
never
could
came up
read.
on the retreat.
None of it came up because it's not important. Who cares? Who cares? Okay?
If you touch me like that again, I will break your fingers.
Hey. Just be cool, okay?
We're going on to hot topics
Be
now.
cool. Okay. So this is a segment, Bruce, where we all sort of talk about what's going on in our lives. Let's keep it positive, okay? For my new friend Bruce. Don't fuck this up for me. Okay?
So, what is the game here?
There's
it's
no
not
game.
a game.
Or it's like, have you ever seen that show, Whose Line Is It Anyway?
No, we don't have a TV at our house.
Aha. Okay.
But I do sneak out. I saw that Jesus Christ Superstar on NBC.
That's right.
That was
John
good.
Legend.
John
Did you
Legend.
like
Such
it?
a
Handsome,
talent.
sexy Jesus.
Such a talent.
It was a very sexy, and Judas was sexier than Jesus, which I believe was probably true.
Probably true
That
in
makes
real
sense.
life.
True, right, yeah.
He's a bit
He
of
was
a
more
bad
seductive.
boy.
Yeah.
Bit of a bad boy.
Bit of a bad boy, yeah.
Well, no, this is just where we talk about just what's going on in our lives right now, Bruce. So you can feel free just to share with us, what's going on in
What
your
are the
hometown.
hot topics in your life?
Hot
Oh.
topics?
Yeah.
Actually,
What are you doing? What are you doing here? I don't need this.
Sweetheart, I couldn't find parking. I'm sorry. I couldn't find parking, so I just saw it. And also, I was trying to
Can't-
find you on the
we can't
radio. I was
understand
tuning
you.
all the channels. I couldn't
Hey,
find
we're
this on the radio.
It's a podcast.
Back off.
This is why aren't you live streaming this to the hot
Hey,
FM?
give it an inch, man. We can't understand a goddamn thing
What's
you're
that?
saying.
Hey, you can understand this. I'm saying all the words everybody needs to know. I'm gonna be quiet. I couldn't find parking, so I had an Uber
Just
towed,
circle.
and
Just
it's gone.
circle.
Where are you, in a wheelchair
I'm not gonna
spot?
circle for 2 hours, 3 hours, however long this
Well,
shit show
who's taking
takes.
care of Castaway?
Castaway is with. Fuck. Castaway will be fine. The Uber towing service said that they would get the car back to the house. I'll text Diane and she'll know,
I don't think
and it'll
that's
all
right.
be
I
fine.
think they
Not
tow
right.
it to a lot, and then you have to go there. There's a baby
No,
in
I'm
the
not
back
an
seat.
idiot. I know what I'm paying for. Uber towing, they take your car back to your house.
That's not my
Uber
problem.
towing?
Uber tow. Yeah, Uber tow.
You guys have heard of this? Uber towing?
No,
I have not heard
don't
of Uber
ask
towing.
because this is just a segue into him talking about his podiatry business, online business.
Well, thank you for that.
Don't.
That's a great
Don't
setup.
do it.
That's
Don't
a very
do it.
professional setup.
Don't
Because
do
now
it.
your foot is a reflection of your soul. And if you're not taking care of that foot, then you are a dying soul. So, and there's a pun in there too. I just discovered that. So,
Are you done? Wrap
I
it
never
up.
thought about that. People are always like, they always are like the sole of my foot.
Isn't
Am
your
I-
soul a reflection of your soul?
No, it's of your foot.
I
Who
don't
are you?
agree with you.
Who are you?
I'm Bruce
This is my
Almody.
friend Bruce, who I
Oh.
met at Bible camp.
Seth, have you
Oh.
not met Marissa's very serious boyfriend?
No, but I heard a
Bruce?
lot about this young man. It's
Yes.
very nice to meet you.
Oh, this is your stepdad.
This is my
Yeah.
He
stepdad.
talked about you.
Oh, really? Well,
Yes.
Hope good things.
How much? Like more than me, or about the same amount?
More.
Or?
She talked more about her father than
That's
you.
weird
Oh,
because
wow.
his stepfather.
And didn't
Well, I-
Stepfather.
It
It is
didn't
stepfather.
mention me at all.
No, you did not
I'm
come
just
up
the
at
guy
all.
whose penis she's touched.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
know.
God!
All right, hey.
Oh my God!
Not appropriate in front of her new boyfriend and the stepfather.
you.
Are we
okay?
boyfriend?
Thank-
Girlfriend?
I don't know. Are we?
Are we?
I would do that. Yeah, I would do that.
Okay, I would do that too.
Are you involved?
Yeah, I'm here
Oh,
always.
this is great.
You know what?
This is
You know
great.
what?
Should
You
we
Well,
ask
I've never
this
had
guy?
two
You guys
Should we
girlfriends.
ask the guy upstairs?
You guys
Yeah.
should hold hands.
Sure.
Oh.
What's
Moving-
your why? Why do you want to
You
creepily
guys, I'm
watch
just
us
saying,
holding
you guys should
hands?
just hold hands. You're boyfriend and girlfriend now.
That's a kinky thing to
I have
say.
two
That's not a
girlfriends.
weird request.
You have what?
Why
two
don't you hold
girlfriends.
hands in
What do you
front
mean
of
you
the
have two
ex-girlfriend?
girlfriends?
No. Don't get any ideas, man.
Oh, I thought you
I'll
were
rip
saying-
it right off. I'll rip it right off.
Bruce,
Do you
I
want to
was
sit
picking
closer?
up on something.
Bruce,
I'm wrong.
don't be weird.
I thought you said two girlfriends if you asked the guy upstairs.
Bruce Almighty.
Oh, is that how you
Almady.
pronounce it? I thought it was Almady.
It's Almady.
It's written. When I first time I read it, she wrote it down, and I was like, "Oh, I love that movie." And it's like, "I'm not dating a movie." It's
I don't get it. The G is silent. What is it? How does it?
It's
Yeah, the G is the-
Slovenian, first
Okay.
of all.
Okay.
Just
But,
like Melania Trump is Slovenian.
Okay, but
But
so
the G is silent in mighty anyway.
Wait,
The GN.
you're not a Trump supporter, are you, Bruce?
I don't understand.
Am I a Trump supporter? I support Melania Trump. Only because she's Slovenian.
Okay, I can almost get behind that.
And,
and
I did,
easily the
and
Jackie
I did like
O of
her
our
austere
era.
Christmas decorations.
Really, Seth?
Oh, she is a gorgeous, gorgeous example of what a first woman should be. She stands there. She is silent.
Seth!
She looks like
Seth,
I'm just saying.
not
Just
okay.
Be some eye candy
No,
for the main
don't
man.
say
I'm just saying
On
that.
my podcast, it's a very feminist podcast.
It's real to real, so you're kind of stuck.
No, apparently we've always had the capacity to edit. We just found out.
I don't believe
Oh.
them. I don't believe in editing.
Well, let's leave that one in. I liked it.
All right. At any rate, this is our hot topics. Does anyone have anything to share?
Oh, good.
I
No.
guess I don't like it when people leaving church cut you off in the parking lot to get home.
We actually have another segment
Called
for what
What's
you're talking
Cheesing
about called What's Cheesing You.
This is
You want to
Bruce.
save that
Did
one.
I jump ahead?
Bruce.
It's okay.
Bruce.
That is
what
what's
don't you-
going on in my life.
Bruce, what
But
do
it's
you?
also what's cheesing you.
It's cheesy.
All right.
The
Fair
only
enough.
thing going on in your life is that people are cutting you off in the parking lot of a church.
Yes.
in their cars, are you also driving?
I drive. I have a license.
This is tough conversation.
Are they different
stuff.
religions?
I'm
Are
sorry?
they other factions, other religions that are cutting you off?
Yes, we have an ecumenical, like a Baha'i temple,
Yeah.
where we congregate Presbyterians and Jewish people.
It's like a religion
Buddhists.
ball. That's cool.
Yes, once a month we have a Baha'i ceremony at our congregation. And that's the most vicious parking lot afterwards.
Yeah. I could see that.
So that cheeses my dog. That cheese. Is that how you say it?
Sure.
That
Cheeses-
what?
It cheeses my dog.
You know what's so tough,
Are you referring
guys?
about your dog? You have a dog that it upsets?
It does upset my dog.
Can I
Because you
just-
can bring your pets to church. We bring our pets, and there's been a couple pit bull fights that have interrupted.
Oh,
the
that's
services.
very progressive. That's a very
Bruce,
progressive
I'm going to
church.
say this. You sound really great.
I gotta tell you something.
This is a
You know
very
what's
exciting
weird?
new relationship. And Marissa, forgive
Hold for
me,
one
but this
second.
segues perfectly into my hot topic, which is
Oh, good segue.
I have a new girlfriend.
Whoa. Pegging the
I don't
needles,
know.
sweetheart. Not professional. Sweetheart!
I
if you're
wasn't gonna
scream,
bring
pull
it up.
back from the mic! I've told you this!
I wasn't going to bring it up, and I really struggled with it. But you know what? Seeing how happy you and Bruce are together,
Damn it.
I feel like I want to say like, oh, you know what? Maybe the four of us could hang out like a double date.
I would like
My
that.
God, who is this person? Who is this person?
I don't think you know her.
It's not Carol Alt's daughter,
No, we broke up.
and it's not Carol Alt.
No, we broke up as well.
Do I know this person?
I doubt it. No, she works at Chapters, the bookstore on Main Street.
That erotic bookstore, Chapters?
Yeah. I went in there one day because I was going to go to the movies, and I was looking around, and she recommended some books that I really liked, so I went back.
Wait,
she
she's not the girl with the very, very short bangs.
Yeah, and chunky glasses, and like tattoos.
Ah!
She has tattoos, which are very cool.
They have too many copies of 50 Shades of Grey there, I think.
Yeah.
That's
You
my
went to
feedback.
Chapters?
Yeah, I love erections.
This is like,
I do too.
once
do you think-
again,
yeah, how do you
the
think
worst
Castaway
night of my
got
life
here?
happens at Largo over and over again. It's like
What?
fucking Groundhog Day.
But you know, this is such a wonderful thing that we can both be here in our new relationships and
That's
be open
so
about
great.
them.
Doesn't Gwen Stefani sing a song about that?
How does it go?
Holler back, girl?
No. It's about how great it is that she and her new husband can be friends with her old boyfriend.
Is that the BANANAS?
No, forget it.
Group sex? Is it called group sex?
No.
Don't speak. Don't speak.
Don't think.
Don't
Guys,
Don't think UCB.
I dye my hair?
here's the thing. You know how, like, when you're on vacation and, like, they have, like, a great ceviche at the hotel and you're like, oh, my God.
No
Sweetheart,
hotel ever has a good
You've
ceviche.
never had ceviche in your life.
I feel very comfortable
I can
saying
say
that.
for a fact that she has never had ceviche
No,
in
but
her
you're
life.
like,
Oh,
oh, my
only
like
God.
some sort of ceviche
She
bar
only
at the
recently
Holiday
learned
Inn.
how to pronounce it.
Of course, there's just
She always
open
called it
raw
ceviche.
fish in
Was
the
it all
lobby.
you can eat ceviche?
It's like, you're just like, oh, my God, I love raw shrimp. cooked in lime juice. Like, why don't I do this all the time? And so you eat it every day, and every day it's more and more delicious. And then you get home and you're
Even
like,
though you have a shellfish allergy?
you just do it. You
that's the
eat it.
point.
You just eat it because it's there. And then you get home and you're like, you know what? I can recreate this. And you go to Safeway and you get a bunch of cocktail shrimp in one of those circular plastic things.
It's already been cooked?
It's already been cooked, and you squeeze a bunch of lime on it. And it doesn't taste anything like that ceviche.
Well, sweetheart, here's what you do. Don't leave it out in the sun. You left it by the pool for a while, and you
and then
squeezed
you
it,
end
and
up
then you got all
shitting
distracted.
yourself
You
for
went
8
inside.
days. That's what it's like to see Bruce after all this time.
I'm so happy for you guys.
Wow.
Seeing me is like shitting yourself for 8 days in a row?
Bruce, I don't mean to hurt your feelings.
We made out and went to second base.
I know.
I don't
You
know.
said you liked me.
I did.
And you invited me to your school podcast.
I think it was because there were forest fires and just I had so many s'mores. I was riding a real
Well,
marshmallow
fine then. She
high.
farted during her Bible reading.
Oh my God!
That doesn't surprise me
That's,
at all.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but
She
everyone
is
laughed.
lactose intolerant, but puts buttermilk in everything.
All right, can we
Or
move
maybe,
on?
maybe it was the Holy Spirit. Oh, this podcast is fun.
When you are the loudest person laughing at
What?
your own joke, that is a problem.
But you know what? It gets the energy in the
It
room
doesn't.
up. I
It
mean,
doesn't.
it's like a
All
morgue.
right, we're
in
going
here.
to a break.
Thank God.
I didn't get to complain.
I feel really bad. I just hurt Bruce's feelings.
You did. You were awful.
What do
to
I
him.
do now?
Well, make it up to him.
I feel bad. He's here for the weekend. He's sleeping in my Harry
What?
Potter bedroom. The weekend is 5 days away.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Hey, Wompsters, there's a brand new podcast called John Levinstein's Retirement Party out now on Stitcher Premium.
It's hosted by writer, actor, and producer John Levinstein, who's written for some hilarious shows you've probably seen, like Arrested Development and Silicon Valley.
This guy's hilarious, and in celebration of John's long career in show business, he's going to share personal stories from the writer's room, offer advice, rehash old decisions, settle feuds. We got a few of those, Liz.
right.
And tell friends he loves them.
I love that. John and his co-host, actress and writer Mary Kobayashi talk with people from all different facets of life and of the entertainment industry.
Like Karen Kilgariff from My Favorite Murder.
Nick Kroll from Kroll Show.
God, I'd love to have sex with that
All
guy.
right.
Jill Soloway from Transparent.
And David Harbour from Stranger Things.
Listen to John Levinstein's Retirement Party out now on StitcherPremium.com.
And go to StitcherPremium.com/Levinstein and use promo code WOMP, W-O-M-P, for a free month of listening.
Welcome back
Oh,
to
goodness.
Womp It Up.
We're here at Largo, live at the Coronet with a couple of my favorite friends.
And your stepfather, Seth Wompler, podiatrist,
Don't do a plug.
on the move.
What does that mean?
That's my new slogan.
guess
on,
what?
On the move,
I
podiatry.
did want to say something.
Yeah.
I do not think it's a good idea for you to do foot surgeries in the back of your Hyundai. I think here's why.
They're not foot surgeries. They're elective foot adjustments.
Okay,
Because legally I can't do surgeries.
I understand that.
It's like chiropractor, but for feet.
Sort of. We were pulled over one time.
You
I was-
do it while you're driving.
It was an easy one. It was an easy one. I was trying to wow them.
Well, you
I was
can't-
trying to get them to
Wow
a
who?
destination while taking care of a bunion.
Is
Pretty
this
easy.
your Uber towing service?
Yes.
No, that's an app that I got off
Is
of
that
a
towing,
Romanian site.
T-O-E-I-N-G?
Nailed it.
Oh,
Nailed
that's.
it. That's good.
Thank you.
That's good.
Thank
How
you.
did you meet Mrs. Wampler?
How did I meet Mrs. Wampler?
Her mom.
medical conference.
Yeah, we met at a medical conference.
Oh.
And
They're both podiatrists.
Love at first sight.
I was still a podiatrist at that time, and she's given it
Before
up.
you were disbarred or whatever?
I don't know. That didn't happen. I just chose to.
You shaved a woman's heel down till you
Too
hit
much.
an artery.
Oh well, what I did is I shaved it to the point where she kept tipping over backwards.
That's right.
I took away
Called
most
the
of the heel.
Cinderella syndrome.
So she could fit into her
Cinderella
shoes?
syndrome.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was. She wanted to have smaller. She wanted tinier shoes. She had this pair of
Yeah.
shoes she really liked.
She had found a great pair at DSW that she just really wanted to fit into.
And I am very sympathetic because I have weird shaped
Very
feet. My
short-sighted.
feet are shaped like canoe paddles. They're very wide.
like
at the
a
end.
warmed up bear claw pastry. Is
Yeah,
what
and
yours
it's
look
like a bird bone at the back, and then just a wide sort of just like wide fan at the
yeah,
front.
like Big Bird, like
Yeah.
what Big Bird has.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but smaller, but proportional to my frame.
At any rate, you two met at the conference.
Yeah, we had some pretty passionate lovemaking that first.
The first night you met?
Yes,
Wow.
that's
I don't
when
know why I have
love
to
is
listen to
true and they are game for weird stuff. It really takes
They
off
are
fast.
game for weird stuff.
Yep.
What kind of weird
Well, you've got to
stuff?
figure.
think you wanna
You've got to
know that.
figure a podiatrist conference.
Oh, you
got to
know, at a
Fetishes
medical
in that
conference,
room.
medical conference, there everybody's gassed up. They're-
What?
Oh yeah, everybody's taking the drugs. They're surgerying each other. It's crazy.
Surgering each other.
Yeah, they're clipping and snipping
Wait,
and
is that
jamming
why
and
she
pulling.
came home with thinner ankles?
Yep. That's why she. That's why she kept falling over. Also, to be fair, I should just stay away from the sort of the back end and the support system.
Yeah, you should stay away from the foot.
Well, no, I'm great with the bottom of the foot, the toes,
Okay.
and then a couple of the bones on the top.
Okay. At any rate, they're very
That is a good-
unhappy. They're very unhappy now.
Oh.
I'm sure they haven't had
No,
sex
that's
since.
not true. We have Castaway in our life, and everything is working out better now. I'm sorry, Castaway, and having this new life has brought us together. She's still on a retreat to learn to love Castaway, but apart from that, everything is.
It's a retreat where she can't call us or FaceTime us
Right.
or speak, although she's extremely active on social media.
Yes, and she has what's known as a physical reigniting coach. So,
Who is named Tad.
named Tad.
He is hairless
Yep.
and seems to be just like a deep, like a walnut shade.
Yes. He looks like a delicious leather couch.
That's right.
Does that answer your question?
That's a wonderful image, all of that.
Yeah.
It's not
The
like your
question-
family, Bruce. Bruce is from a very normal family.
Oh, wow.
Fairly
Midwestern. They love each
Both
other.
my parents met at a lumberjack camp.
Oh wow.
My dad
And
was
you
a,
guys met
my
at a-
dad was a cook, and my
And you
mom
guys
was
now
a
met
lumberjack.
also at camp. Isn't that
yeah,
exciting?
that is true. Yeah, we did meet
Are
at
they
a
still in
camp.
the lumberjack industry? Are they
I'm
still
sorry?
Are they still jacking?
No.
Don't
That's
try
what you
to
say.
be cool.
That is
Yeah,
the
that's
right
what he said.
terminology, jacking it.
Yeah.
They call it jacking it.
Yeah, jack.
He doesn't know what that means.
I'm going to go
It's
outside
so-
and jack it.
He's laughing, but he doesn't know. That's the thing. It's like being with
But that's the beauty, Marissa.
What do you mean?
Can teach
Is that a
him.
bad thing?
No,
You can
it's not a
teach him
bad
what
thing,
jacking
Bruce.
it means.
Just shut
It means
the
to cut
fuck
trees.
up.
It does. But it means some other stuff too, which Marissa
I'm
is.
jacking it Western style.
No,
I'm
no, no,
jacking
no, no,
it
no, no.
two-handed.
Bruce, no.
I'm jacking it one-handed.
Bruce, no.
I'm jacking
I'm
that
jacking
wood.
it with my feet.
Bruce.
I'm
Okay.
sucking it and jacking
No,
it.
no, Bruce.
Two-man jacking it.
Jacking it.
What is sucking and jacking? A log.
If you have like a lollipop and you're cutting down a tree at the same time.
Got it.
How often are lumberjacks sucking on a lollipop while they're cutting down a tree that there's a
Yeah.
whole phrase
A
for
lot
it?
of them are quitting tobacco products.
Yeah, or
so
it gives them focus. It gives them something to focus on.
This is so
Incredible.
interesting. You come from such an interesting, different background. than
thank you. What's your background?
Oh, I grew up here in Marina Del Rey.
Your parents? What do they do?
Oh,
Or how'd they meet?
how did they meet? I don't know that this has ever been covered.
You mean by your parents? They've never talked to you about how they met?
Well, your dad loves to mow the lawn.
Yeah, my dad.
Ted.
Ted.
Well,
Naked?
Yeah, my parents are from here as well. I mean, the general area. They met in high school. A classic kind of high school fairy tale. They fell in love.
Sweetheart.
Went to-
Marina Del Rey Public High School.
Yep, we went to prom together, and that was that. You
Yep.
know, my mom went to college. My dad went to work for his dad, and then when his dad, died, my dad took over that business, and
I find it
I'm sorry,
interesting.
this is not good podcast
I
material.
know.
You're gonna
I
cut
don't know
this
why
out.
he's talking.
You're going to cut this out, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
I could cut all of this out.
great.
You should.
And put it in any of the other episodes that we've done.
I recorded some stuff before I came on that you can drop in
I'd
there.
love
Okay.
to drop
all
it
right,
in.
all right, all
On
right.
my- on my
MovingOn.org. MovingOn.org. Should we do what's cheesing you?
Sure.
All right. So, Bruce,
Just explain it.
this is going to be hard for you because I know you've never experienced the emotion of anger or frustration.
Generally, I don't.
Okay. But
Forgiveness, I experience. a
I
lot.
understand. But what I want you to try to dig down deep and find something that has bothered you lately, okay? It's called What's Cheesing You, all right? It could be something as simple as someone took your parking spot to,
People cutting you off at churches.
yeah, people cutting you off at church.
I was threatened with a gun over a parking spot. That
That's
pissed
pretty
me
good.
off.
What's cheesing you? What's cheesing you? What? What's cheesing you? What's cheesing you? What's cheesing you? What? What's cheesing you?
What's cheesing you?
Powerful.
Sorry.
Shocks me every time. You
I'm
were kind of
sorry.
syncopated there. You were off
you
the
okay?
downbeat.
I didn't
Kind
know that
of
was
jazz
coming.
version.
I'm so sorry.
It
Bruce,
occurred.
had I warned you that was coming, it still would have been that shocking. So just trust me.
Pretty true.
Okay. All right. So, hey, Liz, would you like to start?
No, he was starting.
Okay, go ahead, Bruce.
I guess some of the lumberjack stereotypes bug me too.
Oh, yeah,
People
like-
offhandedly insult lumberjacks and put them in, they pigeonhole lumberjacks. Like
What do
they're-
they say about
like
them?
they're dumb pancake-eating animals who believe in Yetis and Sasquatches.
And that's not true.
That's not true. A lot of them read books at night.
Really?
Yeah.
Also,
My
like,
mom was very well read. And my
wait,
dad,
your
when he
mother
wasn't,
is also a lumberjack.
she was the lumberjack, and my dad was the camp cook.
Did he make
Oh.
pancakes?
Wow.
Wait, and she
Shut up.
she was at
couldn't.
camp.
I couldn't.
She was at camp and developed a romantic relationship with the cook.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They
How
were,
many
they were
female
doing it.
lumberjacks are there?
There wasn't a lot, 6 or 7.
Total in the whole world?
Oh no, on this one.
Okay, at this camp.
Yeah, it was spillover for some Indigo Girls concert or something,
Got it.
and they just got stuck there.
Yeah, we love the Indigo Girls.
Is that
Love 'em.
something, Marissa, like that you would you go to where Bruce lives and do lumberjack stuff with him and his mom?
Oh, I think she would flourish there.
I
Yeah,
love
I really do.
physical activity.
Wow, that's so interesting.
I love the fresh air.
Wow,
Yeah.
what would that look like if you did next semester where Bruce lives?
Ooh.
You want
Can't
that? We could-
imagine.
We could all go up there. We could do an outdoor
Sure.
segment,
Outdoor
chapter.
We could
Semester.
we could build
Semester.
fire roads for the fire department.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a great
Sounds
time.
amazing.
Yeah, I'd have
I
to
could
just
do
check my
podiatry
schedule.
on all the campers and all
Yeah.
the.
Oh,
yeah, I could bring.
You know what?
I could bring Raven.
Yep. You could what?
Bring Raven, my girlfriend.
I thought you meant like you're into falconry, and so you're going to bring your raven, your pet raven.
If I was into falconry, I would have brought a falcon.
Sweetheart, he just burned the shit out of you.
Okay.
Just burned. I mean, it's
Do you
true.
see my physical? Do you see what I'm doing? I'm turning my back to you.
Well, I'm
I
not.
am
I'm
trying
just,
to keep you
I
out
understand.
of this podcast.
But you know what? I'm amplified, and my voice is strong, and my soles are on my feet.
No, please don't.
Once again, I nailed
Please
it.
don't.
I know Raven. She sold me some books.
Oh,
She's-
at the bookstore. I'm
she's-
sure. Yeah,
she's
chapters,
delightful.
How
yeah.
old is Raven?
27.
That's
Okay,
exactly
that's
what I was
way
gonna
too
say.
old for you.
I don't know. She doesn't seem to think so.
She's a cougar.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not.
She is.
Carol
totes
Alt
cougs.
was a cougar.
That's accurate. Carol Alt is quite old.
I just
Still-
don't see
still
what
got
you
it,
have
but-
in common with a 27-year-old girl with extremely short bangs. I just don't see it.
We talk about stuff. We connect. We get along. She makes me laugh.
Has she
Oh, she-
pressured you to get ink?
No, not at all.
No.
No, not at all. But I'm not opposed to it. You know?
Oh yeah, you're gonna
Me
get her
neither.
like her pussy.
What?
You're gonna get her pussy tattooed on you.
You're gonna-
Why'd you just get that?
What do you mean?
Are you
Where
saying
would I-
that he should get her pussy tattooed on his body?
That's right.
Sweetheart, nobody would do
A
that.
map
Anyone.
or a diagram of her
No one
pussy?
would ever do
Yes.
that.
Where? Where would I put that?
Wherever
Just-
you want.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you where I would do it. I would shave my pubes and put it right above
Shut up!
because mine bends
What is
a
wrong
little
with
bit.
you?
I'm just saying that this is.
You know what you've likened your penis to, Seth, which I think is so fucked up that I know this, but you know those things if you have a pain that you get from Amazon where you can just
a
hook
knot
it
under
over
it.
you
A back buddy?
and really work
It's called
into
a back buddy.
A
Yeah,
back buddy.
back buddy.
Your penis looks like a back buddy.
Yeah, it is a back buddy. And you know what's funny? When Diane and I are making love, there are times that she cannot unhook me from her.
No.
She will drag me around the room. I am just.
Kind of like when you have to spray down 2 dogs because you can't get them apart.
Yep. That's a lot like it.
And I started taking the male enhancement pills, because I'm at that age. And one night I was like, well, let's just take the whole jar.
That's a terrible idea.
And
Do your,
I could
do your
not
pills
get out
come
of
in
there.
jars?
Yeah, I
Take the whole
get them from
jar.
a Chinese distributor on Alibaba.
Wow.
They come over this.
So you were hooked into my mother all
Yeah.
night long?
Yep. And she was
And
so
with your
tired.
prolapsed anus, what a tough combo.
Oh, it would. Yeah.
What a tough combo.
And then she's like dragging me around and stuff, and then she had to go downstairs, and I got caught in the door, and it was funny now,
Right.
but at the time we were crying and screaming.
That's what
so
it was.
much, yeah,
This
it
is
was-
why I sleep with earplugs.
Yeah.
It is a rich tapestry of history for these people.
It sure is.
I don't know why she'd go on a retreat and never want to come back.
Yep. At any rate, so yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting Raven. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, great. Well, we can do a double date.
Great.
I
Great,
love
great,
that.
great. That'd be great. Hopefully do it this week. We should do it
I'll
this
drive.
week.
Hey,
I'll do
Seth.
it.
I'll drive you guys.
I'll do it
Do you
tomorrow.
want to, Seth? Do you
Wonderful.
wanna come with us?
Oh yes.
We could
please.
all go. I just
We could
go-
do it after.
Oh, I would love that. I mean,
we could do it
Diane's
after
not
the show.
around. That would be.
Oh my
We
God!
could chaperone. We're
What's happening
chaperoning.
right now? Why are you asking Litzler out? Are you
I'm
asking
not.
him out?
No.
Calm down.
What is the hell that I have created on stage?
Oh, here we go.
You have not. Don't take credit for my sexuality, please. All right. I'm just saying. It seems like they might have an open thing. I'm into shepherd's crook penises.
Oh my God!
Sweetheart, that is the thing. I kind of knew when I put that out there. I was like, well, I'm bound to get some action after this.
I mean,
And-
he's putting it out there. He clearly wants it.
What do you
You
mean?
might have to
Keep
block out
in mind-
14 hours.
I mean,
though.
it's
If
like
you guys
it's like at the Apollo
if you
when
guys
the guy
get
pulls
stuck,
you
you
off
might
with
have
the
to
hook.
walk
It's
out
like
like
that.
14
The
hours.
Sandman.
All right, thank
it's
you.
like the Sandman at
but
the Apollo.
But like the 1930s cartoons version where the guy's pulled off by a hook rather than being swept off.
Marissa, I mean,
Got
think
it.
about it. Do you think Seth comes out here because he wants to be on the podcast? No, he wants to be in front of all these women in the audience and see
Disgusting.
what happens
Well,
next.
no, it was because I couldn't find it on the radio, and I was very concerned that maybe it was going off the rails, and I was like, I got to help her out
Yep.
again. So I come
kind
out
of you.
here.
Really, really helped me.
I
This has
gotta
been great.
hand it to Bruce because for a born again Christian, I think you're handling all the cursing and anus
I am
and
of the
penis
world.
talk.
I'm not separate from the world. I am of the world.
I love that.
Yes. I saw Jesus Christ Superstar with
Yeah.
John Legend.
Not a lot
I
of
saw
that-
Ready Player One.
Bruce-
That's R-rated, wasn't
Bruce,
it?
saw
can I
that
ask
in
you a
the
question?
theater?
It's
did.
not R-rated.
PG-13.
It is not R-rated.
I haven't seen an R-rated movie in a while. but-
Okay.
Bruce, do you feel like, does your family read the Bible every
Yeah,
night?
we
Are
read
you-
a little something
Do you have
every
a
night.
favorite? Is there a book that is a favorite of yours? Or
I like the Sermon on the Mount.
Oh, yeah,
Blessed
of
are
course.
the meek.
Classic.
blessed are the
Marissa, what's your
poor.
favorite part of the Bible?
God, it's all so good.
Or if
Yeah.
you had to sing,
Yeah,
I was-
you really were into Jesus that weekend.
I
or you
am
had us
into it,
believing
and I
that.
love the Bible. Sometimes I just read some of the old stuff, some
Yeah.
of the new stuff.
What are your favorite bits?
There's a
Because
part.
you're very Christian.
There's
you know.
a part
Books
where
or bits?
Bits. Favorite bits of the Bible.
there's
Anything
a
you-
part where
Uh-huh.
is the oil gonna run out?
Is the oil going to run out?
Is there what?
Where's that oil? And
Where's
The
that oil?
oil?
Is the oil gonna run
Lord,
out?
are we gonna have enough?
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
And
Are you
then-
talking about the current, in the Middle East, the situation now? Our dependency on oil? I don't understand what
No,
there is
no,
a
in the
story
Bible,
about the
there's this-
fish. And,
right?
Right.
Right? And then there's that buffet where they're like, oh my God, there's not enough of this. And then
The
there
miracle,
is
the fish and the loaves.
also
Yep.
fish and the loaves. I love that story.
Yeah. Oh no, Marissa.
'Cause I love
very,
bread. I
Very
love
Christian.
bread.
She's very Christian.
Well,
By the
That-
way, I
that's
wanted
not
to.
true.
I
She's not-
made a
she's not.
claim that everybody would have a Jersey Mike's gift certificate under their seat. Don't look, because it's not there. And the reason why is that we've gotten into some trouble with Jersey Mike's for talking about your cat army and being near the shredded lettuce. They don't want us to talk about that anymore.
Did they not listen how the cat army left and then came back?
Listen, all
I haven't
know
had
is
the cat army anywhere near the parking lot of the Jersey Mike's.
I have received a cease and desist letter from Jersey Mike's.
In your mailbox, which you check. Interesting.
What?
So I just
Nothing.
want to say I apologize for that. And
Are there coupons under people's
I-
seats for Fat Sal's?
what?
No.
Fat Sal's, the other Jersey Mike's.
Isn't that the one that started by
Turtle from
Turtle
Entourage?
the
Yes.
Entourage?
Is that real? Fat
Fat
Sal's?
Sal's, the sandwich chain.
Yeah.
There's a
How
chain?
about the fireman sandwich?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Pardon me?
Four firemen's or something is another one.
You're just making stuff up now.
I'm not making that up.
Well, listen, I am
that
going
a
to be
lumberjack
trying
thing?
out other places because, listen, we had a home at Jersey Mike's, and now they've said no thank you. And I think also they were upset with the kind of things you were
I
doing
think you should
in
go
your
with
parking
Subway,
lot.
sweetheart.
Well,
They don't
I
have
don't
the
know how they knew about
pedophile
it.
associated with it anymore.
What did you just say?
I said go with Subway. They don't have that pedophile who's like hawking their sandwiches
That's
anymore.
true.
Wait,
so-
shouldn't you be, Marissa, to support the Christian beliefs that you hold? Shouldn't you be going to Chick-fil-A?
That is true.
It's a tough thing with those waffle fries are not always so fresh.
It's
That is
called
a big-
Firehouse Subs.
Great. Thank you,
you
Bruce.
looked it up?
Thanks.
Good.
And anyway, we digress. Thanks, Bruce. See, that's the thing. You know what? I'm turning around on Bruce. And Bruce, I'm so sorry I'm talking about the status of
That's
our love
okay. You
life.
know what was a
Just-
big part of the Bible is the washing of feet. I bet the podiatrist would
Oh,
love that.
yeah.
They were
Now,
really
is that
into
an erotic
washing.
part of the Bible, or is that more of
No.
a medicinal?
The anointing of
'Cause
the
there are two
feet
ways-
was very much a sign of respect in the biblical time.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
gross. No, that's the worst part of my job, is having to touch feet.
That's
So,
weird.
Yeah.
Marissa,
Yes.
How do you
I want-
avoid that?
did you?
You look the other way.
What?
We had put out an APB for some.
Oh, yes, for prom proposals. Yes, can you open up, go to the website and open up, see what we got, and let's play some.
Yeah.
Well, I had.
Go to the Gmail.
I did.
WompUpTheJams.com.
I looked at.
Go ahead, open
we
it
did.
up.
I don't have to open it up. I looked at
Okay,
it.
so sorry. I want to just say in front of both Bruce and
Okay.
Gutters, this might be very, very uncomfortable for you because I put out an APB saying anybody who wants to take me to prom needs to make a video.
I don't know if you did that or.
I didn't hear this. I would
Yeah.
have.
Yep. And so we'll have a competition. It's going to be a lot like The Voice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you if I want you to turn around. #turn around. So go ahead.
Wait,
play
can I
them.
ask a question before we start?
Yep.
Are you just discounting the possibility of Bruce taking you to the prom? Or would you rather choose Bruce or
I have
one
to
of
make
these
a
people?
video. It
You ha-
sounds like it's
Well-
a competition
or just
for
a
your heart.
song or a rap or whatever.
Yeah. Well, if
Okay.
if you
Send it
come
to
up.
my Earthlink account.
Okay. Every time I get on board for him, he says something like that. And
That's
then
a
I
good-
just want to
that's a
Not
good
normally a
strong-
punch him in the
deterrent.
face. All right, but let's open them up, okay?
There aren't any.
What?
Not one single person.
What are you talking about? Is this a bit?
I'm not kidding.
I've got a proposal for you.
Uh-oh.
I got a proposal for you live and in person. I didn't make a video because I couldn't figure it out.
Reardon!
Hi,
Wow.
Wompler.
Wow, Tracy Reardon to save the day.
Reardon, I have never been so happy to see you.
Thank you
Oh.
very much.
I don't like anybody at this table right now.
Oh, that sweetheart.
that's hurtful.
Fuck you.
That hurts.
Marissa Wompler, will you please go to my prom with me?
Yes!
Oh, no,
yes!
no, no.
1,000 times yes!
We'll be the first lesbian couple at my school.
Yes! Yes, we're gonna do all sorts of girl stuff in front of
No.
everybody.
Well, I'm actually not sexually attracted to you.
Just stop on your head.
No, I just want to be honest before we get on the date and you're expecting something.
I'm not. Just let everyone think of just imagine.
No, I
it.
know. I just don't want them to because I don't really align personally with that, even though it's fine. I just want everyone to know I'm actually attracted to much older men.
All right.
Well, she can look like that.
What?
She can look like that very easily. Sweetheart, you dress up in my clothes all the time. It's
What,
so
like
funny.
slick your hair back? and,
Yeah,
like-
yeah. She looks.
Oh, wait, are you
she
talking
ends up
about-
looking? She looks like Bruce Dern.
Are you talking
when
about?
she puts on my
Are you
clothes?
talking
and stuff.
about Greg Wompler, Marissa's alternate persona?
Oh yes.
What is that when you put like a sock in your pants, like Charlotte on Sex and the City?
Oh, when
Yes.
Greg Wompler and I will chase each
Like
other
Victor
around.
Victoria
the yard.
Oh,
stuff?
she leaves me voicemail messages all the time
so funny.
when I feel like she's had a thimble full of Seth's schnapps.
Sometimes when I have a little Benadryl, I'll throw on one of Seth's old khakis
And I'll get a couple messages
no,
from
and
she
his
Greg
polo
Wompler.
shirt.
She
and
goes full tilt. She does the hair.
and I,
she'll
you know,
put a
I
little.
it's a lot of fun, Bruce. I think you'd like
Pencil
it.
mustache?
Yeah, a pencil and a mustache.
It's
That's kinda
honestly,
hot.
it's a lot about what a big dick he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to suck this?
I don't like
Oh, is that his
Wait.
voice?
There's Greg.
Wait,
Is
what
that
did
his
he
voice?
say?
He's-
Yeah, suck this dick,
Yeah. That
dumb
part.
bitch.
Hey,
All right, I'll go out with you.
why does it have to be so negative?
Well, Greg's got a history. He comes from a broken home.
Look
and,
so big in your tiny ass.
his mother was a
Greg
prostitute.
Wampler is an unrepentant
Did you
misogynist.
say it looks so big in your tiny ass?
Hands.
No, but that's good.
That's a good.
I'm gonna use that next time. Yeah. Anyway,
Well, I'm really excited.
me too. So you know what? I don't need any of you because I have Tracy.
Sweetheart,
Yeah.
you have a Christian male right there that
Yeah.
you go out. No offense to you, sweetheart, but
What?
it's gross for women to go out together unless you're watching it. And so I think that it's
You know what?
Better.
I actually think this is exactly the time for two women to band together. As we said the last time you were on our podcast, why have we been tearing each other
It's
down
true.
when we should be building each other up?
Yeah.
WWBD. What would Beyonce do? Right?
Last week it was what would Cardi B do?
That's right.
Is your phone ringing?
We should take a break.
I'm so hot. Is
It's
anyone
not-
else feeling
it's
really
not
hot?
hot
I
in
brought you
here
a water.
at all.
That's
I think it
nice.
was when Greg comes out.
well, sweetheart.
Just
I've
flushes my
got
face
clothes
with
in my.
testosterone.
Well, no, I got my car towed. I was gonna say like, you could change into some of those clothes and come back as
I'm not
Greg
coming
when we
back
come
as
back. That would be
Greg.
great.
No.
You could say stuff
This
like,
is
"I'm
a
gonna
podcast, they
fucking
can
shove
see
it
me.
in your asshole so hard."
my God!
Like things like that.
all right,
you know?
all right.
I mean, if you wanted to, that's just some feedback.
We'll be back after a quick break. Remember to suck that dick.
Hello, hello. This is Nagin Farsad. I'm a comedian, a writer, a honey mustard enthusiast. I also host a podcast on Earwolf called Fake the Nation. So here's the deal. Every Thursday, I invite two of my favorite politically savvy comedian pals and policy buffs, and we kvetch about news and politics. And I'm talking about people like W. Kamau Bell, Robin Thede, Brian Safi, Asif Manvi, John Lovett. Guys, the list goes on. What I'm saying is we get very funny, fancy people. And together we chat about things like the Russia investigation, Syria, the EPA, you know, just some of the light stuff, but we also do the light stuff. And we do it in 3 tasty little segments that are rung in with this cool bell. Yeah, that's the bell. So, you guys, check out Fake the Nation on Stitcher or Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. There's new episodes every Thursday evening.
Welcome back to Womp It Up. Is it time for everybody's favorite segment?
Yeah. If you want it, you want to go right into
I want to
it?
go right into it.
I didn't know if
I want
that's
to go
what you
right
wanted.
into it. It's
All right.
time for Listler's Love Lockdown, and I want to get to it because we've got so many good updates for you guys.
We do have a lot of updates.
Tell everybody what Listler's Love Lockdown is.
Oh,
Liz.
sure, yeah. So we ask listeners to write in to ask questions, advice for their love lives or lives. And they do, and they have been. And we've been recording a lot of episodes. So we're actually burning through a lot of these people. And then they're getting back to us and letting us know what they thought about our advice that we gave because we are not trained professionals.
Nope. We have, I don't know if anybody remembers that 2 of our listeners actually met. This is a meet cute. If you can imagine, one played by a young Meg Ryan before she fucked her face up.
All right, hey.
I think a doctor did that.
Good point, Bruce.
Good point, Bruce.
Well, she could have done it to herself. I've done stuff on my feet.
Or in the
All right. At any rate, 2 of our listeners were in Arlington, Virginia.
Yeah.
They were, so
there
one
was a combat boot situation.
One was wearing combat boots. The other one was listening to something. And
there were leather pants involved.
And she liked the cut of his jib. She didn't know what to do.
He was listening.
To headphones. And so she said to him.
Listen to anything good?
Right. And he said.
Just womping it up.
Okay. So.
She didn't say anything in that moment, but she sent us an email. And then he wrote back.
So
he sent us an email as well.
So we
with
said.
With a picture of him.
We said if these 2 meet and they start a relationship and get married, we will go to Arlington and officiate this wedding.
We did say that.
This is the best thing that has ever happened to either of us.
So we get an email. Thank you, Miss Listler and Marissa. This past Tuesday, we met up for a late afternoon walk and a coffee.
You know what that means.
We talked about Womp It Up, playing house, and A Quiet Place.
What's A Quiet Place?
It's that terrifying movie.
No! If they hear you, see you.
You should see it.
Yeah, we watched the trailer.
No,
You should see it.
I am so angry at those billboards. And then I made Lister show me the trailer. And it's so horrible.
scary.
It's almost as if you think you don't have a microphone.
At any rate.
He continues, as I was leaving, she told me to hashtag turn around. And when I did, she gave me a nice hug. Without going into too much detail, I think it's safe to say that we are mutually attracted to one another. We are going out again on Sunday afternoon!
Nice.
Great.
How old are these people? Do we know?
We don't know anything
They're
about
adults.
Hugs are underrated. Hugs are a great way to get to know someone.
There you go.
That is true, Bruce.
You don't have to jump right into third base.
You do.
I think they
Don't
should
look
give
at me.
you-
She forced it on me.
I
did not
forced
want
third
it.
base on you?
You forced it on me.
give me a break.
I was asleep. And I awoke to someone.
That is not true.
No.
That
Oh.
sounds like a dream come true.
Yeah, that's you're.
Quite literally.
Come on. That is, you talk to Raven. That is the storyline in so many of those books. The guy's
So
laying
many.
in bed, some hot
Seth,
babe
how many of
comes in
those
there.
books have you read?
Like 75 or
75?
Wait,
112.
is your girlfriend from That's So Raven?
No.
No.
I wish. That's Raven Simone. No.
No, it's that from that. Oh, you're from Burbank.
Chapters.
There's
Yeah.
an erotic bookstore
Yeah,
called
Chapters.
Chapters.
on
Oh,
Main
yeah, I've
Street.
been there, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
See, I'm dating the
Right.
woman who has the tattoos with the glasses and the bangs.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's so yeah,
Reardon.
right.
She's really nice, too.
Reardon.
Yeah.
Reardon.
Sorry.
Girl code. Okay?
You're right.
Would Queen Latifah do this to Regina?
Regina who? Regina who?
Regina Spektor?
Huh? King.
What are you looking for?
Regina who?
Nothing. Guys, we're moving on.
Anyway.
All right, our
All right,
next.
so this is very exciting.
Okay, at our last live show, there was a young woman who asked a question about farting in front of her boyfriend. Her name is Lauren, and I do believe she is here again tonight.
Yes.
Oh,
There she is.
she's farting right now.
Her
She
She had to
propelled
say-
herself
boyfriend.
up
Yeah,
with
she
a
just
float.
burst out of
Crop
that
dusting
chair.
the
She was
first
afraid
row.
of
She was afraid
of farting
to
in
fart.
front of her boyfriend.
And now that they've been together for a full year, she thought it was too late, right? Okay. So he wrote to us, and he said that she still has not farted.
Oh, that's
In front
toxic,
of-
sweetheart. That's
and that-
bad.
Yeah, you're
She's
gonna
very,
get
he's
really
very
sick.
worried about her health.
Right.
So could we do anything? And I
Right.
thought
Oh, I mean, sorry, go ahead.
he's listening to this.
If you feel a fart coming on,
There's
we
a
have
microphone, right over there.
Okay?
Okay.
That's on. That's a live
I do have
mic.
some advice
I
for
will
him.
come down and hold the microphone near your butt,
I
and you
have-
can fart
That's right.
into it.
If he's in a real pickle,
Do you
he can
feel
go
one
to.
coming on right
Did you
now?
bring any
Oh, she's
buttermilk?
gonna fart. She's gonna fart on the mic.
She's doing
She's gonna
it.
fart on the mic.
I think
Give her
she's
some
gonna talk.
buttermilk, Marissa.
No.
No, Lauren, that was your
It has
mouth.
to come out
it
of
has
your
to come
butt.
out of
Wait,
your
but
butt.
that was really important.
It's all right.
It showed that her farts sound really weird. Because she thinks her fart is squish.
I farted my way to the stage.
Okay, well, we didn't record
But
it,
is
so
your-
your
is your
boyfriend
boy-
can't hear it.
Is
Were
your
they
boyfriend
SBD?
here?
We're giving you an opportunity to fart so that he can hear it when you're not in the
So,
same
Lauren,
room.
sit back down, and when a fart bubbles up, raise your hand. Gutters will run down and capture it.
I will surely let
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I have some advice for the young man.
Get some buttermilk.
Now, if you go to Alibaba, the website, you can order something that's called a fart roofie.
What?
Yeah, a fart
no,
roofie.
no,
you
no,
can slip
no,
it. She can give it
no,
to her.
No.
She won't know that she's
Not
going to
time
fart.
for this.
Yep. It's also
not
called.
time for
It's
this.
also little caplets of old sausage that is turned. Just takes that.
Don't laugh at him.
Does
what
your
are you doing,
stomach ever
Lizzler?
hurt?
I think he's
That's
funny.
not funny.
I like him. I like what he says. I like how fucked
She
up the
understand-
things are he says.
I'm just
He's
looking
he's
at
like
Alibaba.
Totally
These are
authentic.
products
Fart
out
roofie's
there.
harmless.
Also, who knows? You know, like maybe he has like a fart fetish that you're not complying with.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and
Maybe
he can't feel
maybe he's into
totally
it.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever go to the bathroom and fart whenever
right,
you're
all right,
hanging
all right,
out?
all right.
I'm just
Okay.
curious how she
Reardon.
gets. I'm curious how she gets around it.
Reardon.
She has a
She
system.
has a system in place.
Okay.
That's some control.
Do you
I
wear,
wanna know
do you
what
wear
it
a
is.
lot
Do you
of
fart
underwear?
into a
Like a ton
box?
of underwear?
Do you look what?
Honestly,
I was asking if she wears a lot of underwear to kind of to muffle
muffle
it,
it?
and absorb it.
Oh yeah, you gotta pull your
that's,
pants down,
she said you
spread
spread
your
the
butt.
cheeks. That's
I've heard that
disgusting.
before. I genuinely hope that you guys build up to you farting in front of him and he dumps you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That is your version of. That's
I
your
hope
version
that
of
is
romance.
I hope that's what happens.
That's what happens
Yeah.
for you.
Finally, you let him in, you fart in front of him, and he straight dumps you.
Wow.
If you fart something, let it free.
All right, now, does anybody? We have a mic right here. Does anybody have a question
And
for
it's-
Let's go
us?
running
we
to
have
the mic.
Oh my God.
Two.
Lauren's friend.
And we have
Relax.
3
Okay.
and 4, and that's
Take your
enough.
time.
4.
Okay.
We have
Take
4.
your time.
Thank you.
Confused
That's
people.
Take your
that's-
time.
Okay.
You go over
Okay.
there. You come over.
All right,
Come
who
over.
are-
Yeah,
You
come
go
on
this
over.
way.
Who's squawking at us?
Okay.
Okay.
Keep it look. There's a line behind you.
Oh my God, they're
So
fighting.
keep in
People are
mind,
pushing.
keep
it's
it
like,
quick.
It's like Walmart. On,
Keep it quick.
The last
Friday.
shall be first.
So we will keep it quick. She farts in front of me constantly, by the way.
Okay.
So she can
She
do it.
can fart.
She
Yeah.
can fart. Good
So,
news.
So we've been long distance best friends for 12 years.
Yes.
Yes.
For 12 years. We text, FaceTime constantly all the time during sex.
What?
Sorry.
No.
No, not FaceTime. Jesus.
But why are you
but
texting
text,
doing
text
sex?
While you're having sex?
Where
if you
is
have-
this going?
If we
Well,
have a good
you got
idea,
bad sex happening.
Do you have a
If you can
question?
text.
But if a thought pops into our head,
Gotta tell each other.
can't like
Immediately.
yeah, you're
Okay.
codependent.
gone
This
by
is
the
weird.
time it's over.
So our question is this. We love each other more than our significant others.
Yes.
So how do they deal with it? With
Stop
our
texting
love?
during sex.
Oh.
One.
no,
Do
it's
they
their
get
problem,
along?
That's
right?
their, huh?
Have they met?
Oh, they love each other. Bromance.
They know that you love each other more than you love them?
Doesn't, yeah.
They're concerned
They do now.
that we might leave them for each other.
But that would have happened if that was the case. So that won't happen, right?
Right, but I
So-
think they're annoyed with our constant contact.
Well-
I think every man understands that they're second. Yes?
They should be.
Right? I mean, like, people are going to know, Liz, whoever I get married to is going to know that you're number one for me and always will be.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Aren't I your number one?
I don't think about it like that.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, if I was fucking someone, if I came up behind, say, a very handsome man at a 7-Eleven, sidled up and grabbed his thighs and said,
This is about Kareem?
This is what I want. I wouldn't take out my jitterbug and send you a hot pic. No, I certainly wouldn't. I need to stay in that moment instead of checking out. Don't you think?
That doesn't feel good. It feels like you're just taking care of me until you find somebody else.
No, but there is a thing called healthy boundaries.
Yeah.
Don't have them.
There is such a thing as living your own life.
No.
Well, the other option is a big love situation where you move to like,
All right,
you
that's
know, and you find
disgusting.
somebody's going to marry
That's
both
true.
of you.
All right,
and you
that's
go-
a-
So happy
another
you
option.
guys love each other. I have no problem with it.
Okay, great.
Okay. Next question. Who are we squawking at?
Hi, my name is Lonnie McDaniels. I'm a student at Pasadena Performing Arts High School.
Lonnie!
Yeah.
Long time.
I think
first time question asker.
do we play you in sports?
I think in level 1 soccer. But
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
that's about
I
it.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you bet the soccer team.
Well,
She just burned you.
we're a performing arts high school, so our sports teams are just
That's true,
Kind
yeah.
of,
You guys do plays
it
about
happens.
sports?
Yeah, we did a soccer play called The Wolves. It's very good. You should
Oh,
see it.
why didn't
great.
they call it soccer?
Because it's about more than soccer.
No, I don't
That
wanna
must
see
have been
that.
difficult.
I don't wanna
Was
see
the
that.
stage
So it's
All right,
raised?
Lonnie, what is your question?
My question is, so I feel pretty confident about myself personally and physically.
You
You
should.
should.
Your body be banging.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know who he looks like? He looks like Superman, doesn't he? With that little curl. Lonnie,
I think too. With
put
the
your
red,
head,
with the
put
red
your hat
shirt.
in the ring.
Okay.
I might take you to prom. Okay. Hey, he's like not interested.
Let him
gotta
ask
make
his
a video.
question. Don't force your agenda on
Lonnie.
him.
I mean, I wouldn't be against going to prom with you. Just saying. That being said, I tend to get a good amount of matches on Tinder, but I can't ever really seem to get past the opening with a lot of girls. So I'm wondering what your advice is in terms of like good opening lines on Tinder.
What do you mean you can't get past?
Well, like
Do they not reply, or
yeah, I get like a lot of matches, but like I don't get like
The
a lot
date.
of,
You're not getting to the date.
I'm not getting to the date. I get like a couple of like exchanges, and then it just kind of.
Interesting.
Can
They
you
don't
think of
unmatch
it?
me, which I don't understand.
They-
Do you ever cut to the chase and say rub-a-dub-dub?
What?
That's a good one. I've done
Rub-a-dub-dub?
rub-a-dub-dub.
Marissa?
Dub-a-dub-dub?
Marissa,
Yeah.
do you have a Bible verse that could help Lonnie here, perhaps? Anything from the Bible that would help?
Oh, there's so
There's
many
so
that
much
are
in
so
there.
good. Something
Have you
about
accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior? Sometimes works.
Yeah, that's
I am Jewish. Full disclosure.
Jewish.
Aha.
Great.
You could say like
Also
I'm,
great.
You
Jesus
could
was
be
a
like,
Jew.
hey,
Something
what's
from-
up? I'm Jewish. Want to hump?
Yeah.
Reardon.
Try that.
Reardon.
It just cuts to the chase.
That's
You're
true.
living in an apartment
Or-
with your dead grandma.
It's
Okay?
a house.
I don't.
Do you, Lonnie,
Whatever.
when you are sending those messages, are you trying to be yourself? Are you
Or
trying
funny.
to be funny? Are you trying to be cool? What's your move? Do you have an opening line?
I try to be a gentleman. I try not to like be gross about it. Like, hey, honey, or like,
Yeah.
hey, you look set. Like,
Of course.
But
of
are
course.
you being
Smart.
hashtag authentic?
I would hope so.
You have to hashtag.
Here's what I'm going to say, Lonnie. This is practice, okay? I don't know what's going on in the greater Pasadena area. That might not be for you. But you're going to fucking bust out because you're clearly a badass. And when
Yeah.
you do, you're going to be unstoppable. And only women are going to be knocking, or whatever you want is going to be knocking down the door for you, okay? And
I'll
you're
say-
not going to be able to keep them off with a stick. So you just use this as practice right now.
Don't
you know what
take
I mean?
this.
Don't
take
take it as a
Tinder
judgment.
as a reflection of
Think
what
about-
the greater world is going to offer
Think
you.
about it this way, Lonnie. All the people in this room, you would maybe actually go out with like 2 of them.
I don't know.
rest-
This room,
the
maybe
rest-
maybe 40 at
the
least.
rest-
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Sure, sure.
I'm just saying.
Out of a
don't,
bunch of
don't
people.
make the mistake of thinking every person you match with is supposed to be a healthy thing. Like, no, not really. Very few of those people are actually people that will turn into something. So,
Or try
Or
different
as
personas.
you said to me, Gutters, you're only going to not break up with one person in your entire life.
if you're lucky,
It's the most depressing thing
you're
anyone
lucky,
has ever
you
said
will
to me.
break up with every single person
Oh
but
my
one.
God!
And I
And
wish
it's-
that for you and Bruce.
There's nothing wrong with waiting till you're married either. There's nothing wrong with
Interesting.
waiting till you're
Yes,
married.
there
That's
is.
interesting.
Yes,
Marissa.
there is. But wait, how will she know if she dates Bruce and they wait till they're married to do anything? How will you know if you really like his almighty?
Very good
last
point.
name.
Bruce, Bruce,
I
would
guess
you be
for
willing?
centuries, men and women have been forced to be married forever, and it always works out.
It doesn't work out, Bruce, for everybody.
You
What
know
are you
what?
talking about?
I really believe in you kids.
You can also try howdy do dildo is another phrase.
How we what?
Howdy do dildo.
Howdy do dildo?
Yeah, it's like
How
a
do you
Isn't
spell
that
that?
make your own dildo place on Perkins Street?
Where you
And then
can
you attach it
do
to
a plaster
the
cast of your own
I-
dick?
that
yeah,
what it
it's like a paint your own
next to
pottery
the coloring-
place.
It's like
Color
paint
me
me
mine.
mine.
Yes.
It's like
Except-
paint me mine, but
Why
it's
do you want to make a plaster cast of your own penis?
Well, you can do your penis or famous penises.
yeah. That'd be a fun thing for you guys to do together.
You know who I believe
Lonnie.
in? Lonnie.
Hey, Lonnie. How
Lonnie.
about this, too? Any girls in this audience interested in Lonnie, email us at wompupthejams.com.
Of
Lonnie,
course,
email us as well.
If Lonnie, of course, you are of age, correct?
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
Great. Okay.
Yeah. Next question.
Thank
Thank you,
you, guys.
Lonnie.
Thank you so much. All
What
right.
is the age of consent in California?
42.
42.
Hello. I'm technically follow-up. I wrote to you. You answered my question. I'm just going to say in the last month she might listen to this, so I'm not going to get any more specific.
Okay.
Didn't follow the advice. Things are going terrible.
There you go.
Wow.
So that's just a good start.
Okay.
But for the lockdown tonight, love is definitely in the air. A lot of sparks are flying. And my question is for Liz. Liz, how do you have love deep in your heart burning for someone that you always have, like Kareem, but be open to something like new, maybe like Seth, someone you had a yogurt incident with in the past?
Right.
Why are you saying that you're having feelings for you have?
No,
are you loving two people?
You
No.
want to love two people.
I want to just move on. How
I
about that?
see. How do you move
hung
on?
up on an ex. Hung up on an ex and
Yeah.
wants to find new stuff.
That's generous.
Okay.
Hung up on somebody we have yet to date.
Yeah, sure.
Got it. And you need to move on. Okay.
You can't cleanse your heart, you know?
No. I don't know if it ever made it that deep, honestly.
But you
But
just want
you
to
have
stop
it.
thinking
For her?
about
You
it.
have.
No.
You,
Well, then you can just let go of it. But if it is,
Oh,
if
that's
it
good
is,
Just
advice.
let go
Just
of it.
let go of it.
He's saying.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
did
if
you
he-
ever
he's
think
saying
of
if
just
it's
like
not
not
that
thinking
deep.
about it?
Because I think he's.
no,
he's
I think
saying
he's
it-
saying it is in a real relationship, but for him it is intense, so intense that
obsession?
he's having
Sure.
a hard time moving on.
That's not how
talked
love
about-
works.
We talked about that voice is
That's
offensive
what
to people.
you sound like.
that
We talked
Greg?
about that voice as offensive to
Greg.
people.
What I
that
think
right?
is going on is that you built it up to be such a thing in your mind now that it's larger than it might actually be.
The other
Just
way
like-
around. The other
Yeah,
way
yeah.
around.
And so what you need to do is just go and just have an encounter with someone. I'm
What
serious.
does that mean to you, though?
Just an encounter. No, just
An
like
encounter to you
That
means
might
I'll say
Fire
this,
road.
This
maybe
actually might be
stop
really
by
good
chapters.
I'm
Maybe
getting
stop
mixed
by
signals.
chapters and read some books. Maybe get some ideas. Maybe meet some. There's readings.
on a retreat.
There's weekly readings at chapters that Raven puts on
Do you
that
think,
are very
do you
cool.
think Raven could give me some ideas?
I'm sure she could. Raven.
Oh, she could
How
give me a
old
lot
are
of
you?
ideas.
21.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she's got friends and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, so Raven and some of her witch friends could get you involved in their
Actually,
sex coven.
she
That sounds
is
scary.
in a
She's
coven.
a witch. I knew it.
She is in a coven.
I knew it.
Raven led a really good seminar at Chapters where we used hot wax candles and dripped them on our bodies.
Okay. Reared in.
That's Raven's seminar.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't realize that was the same Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the same Raven. All right.
Raven.
She just burned you.
Good
Wait,
luck.
I want to answer.
Wow.
Raven.
Marissa, wow.
Do you
It's
feel
Raven.
better about yourself, Marissa,
Bruce, are you turning on me?
by
I've
mocking
been
her
nothing
speech?
but nice to you. I've been nothing
That
but nice.
is not
true.
true, even remotely.
I didn't even understand
All
what
right,
you were
next
talking
question,
about.
please.
I got it. He didn't
Yes.
get a real answer.
What? Okay, give him
Yeah.
a real answer.
I do think it's true. I think you should. I mean, if you're hung
Why
up-
are you still talking?
I am a man who has had experiences, sweetheart. You are a child. He is a man too. He can go to war and kill someone. But his heart is hung up on this lady.
I feel
and he's
like-
not going to move on .org until he goes and encounters someone else to just experience it. So
I go
why
to-
don't you just back off and let me give him some advice?
Do you think I should go to war?
Yes, that's
Okay,
that's
I
the
should go to
takeaway.
war.
Yeah, go to war.
Yeah, go take your mind off it.
Simple.
Yeah.
I think sometimes find myself in situations where I have unrequited love for like older men or they're married or something, and so I typically will draw like the silhouette on a pillow and I'll hump it until I'm like over it, and the pillow's dead.
How do you know when you're over it?
When the pillow's dead.
All right.
Yeah. And you gotta get a new one.
This may take a while.
Please.
What?
Please.
It may take a while. I will never stop loving Kareem because he is a part of me.
We thought he was
As
going to
little
come here tonight.
or as much of the experiences you have with a person. It is real for you, and that is enough. Okay?
Yeah.
You need to continue living your life. You need to seek out joy in other ways.
Yes.
And then one day, you're not going to think about this person. And that power will be gone, and you're going to...
But you can't rush it.
And then you'll
don't
check
expect
back
too
in
much of yourself and fucking hump a pillow or whatever you need to do
Got
in
it.
the meantime.
Will do.
Okay.
And you'll
Thank
check
you.
back
Be
in
fly.
on Instagram and they'll be gross now. That
Remember-
always happens. Everyone I loved is gross now.
Basically what I said.
All right.
One more question.
One more question.
One more question, and then we got to wrap it up.
Absolutely. You know, it's such great with such divisive times we live in that you get there's like such platonic love. And I remember on the last episode that Marissa and Tracy seemed to kind of bury the hatchet.
We
And
did.
I
Yeah.
remember that Tracy, you were saying that you're going for your first job and you were thinking about the Home Depot because you're going to get the discount on glue. So did you get that job? And
Yeah,
if not,
thank you
then-
so much. I did get the job.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Tracy.
Yeah, so I have a new job. Thank
job.
you so much.
Which section
I
are you
didn't want
working
to brag.
in? Which section?
I'm working in glue.
You're working in
Yeah,
glue.
so I'm in the glue aisle, just
That's
kind
a
of
very
showing
small
people.
section. I mean, it's just like
They start you small
To show.
because
Really
it's a
made
really
from
big
horses?
store. Huh?
Is it really made from horses?
Yeah, some types. If you want horse glue, I can show you. That's in the lower shelf, so
And
kids
you have
can get
you
it.
get your own orange apron?
Yeah, I bought my own. Yeah,
But you bedazzled it.
Yeah,
Yes?
yeah. I drew my name on it with markers and stuff. And what's your favorite kind of glue, sir?
I like the Gorilla Glue personally.
Okay, we have
that's a good
5
one.
types of Gorilla Glue: stick, drip, chunk, ball, and just regular squirt. So
Wow.
Have you got
That's really impressive.
You know your
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I really had to memorize it, and they give you a test, and you
Paste?
can't start working until.
Proud of you, Tracy.
Nice. And thanks
Yeah.
for that detailed question.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not one to brag, so I really appreciate you bringing it up.
Oh, you're most
Yeah.
welcome. Best of luck with the new job.
Thank you. They have put me on a.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you so
you
much.
know what? She's still underage, so why don't you sit down, you
Hey,
creep?
hey.
That's
All right?
undetermined.
All right.
Keep
you know
it in
what?
your pants. He's like
All right,
100 years old.
Marissa.
He's
we
like
have-
100 years
he's
old.
not. He's a very handsome
That's
man.
my
He's probably
demo.
late 30s.
Put your dick away, sir.
Hey.
Sweetheart.
Hey,
Sweetheart.
Miss
Thank you.
Nicole is here.
Sweetheart.
All right.
That ship has sailed.
You know what? We need to do Spotlight On because we have a special
Oh,
guest
shit,
here.
I forgot about
and we need to
Spotlight
do
On.
Spotlight On. So we're
Okay.
going to do that real quick. That's where she tries to make you cry. And then we're going to wrap it up. Okay.
All right. Bruce, this next section is called Spotlight On. And that's when we turn our attention to Bruce, who Bruce is. And we're going to peel back the onion and reveal the salty center. Okay? How many licks does it take to get to the center of Bruce? We're going to find
How
out.
many licks does it take to get to the center of an
Why would you
onion?
lick
Is
an
it
onion?
a
I
salty
wouldn't lick
center of an
That's gross.
onion?
Is that a lumberjack
that's
callback?
gross. Why are
And
we
you
licking on
dicks
metaphors?
are going to keep quiet, okay? Because this is my interview segment. And when Barbara Walters does her interview, do you think her fucking peanut
Well, she
gallery?
has producers who feed her questions,
Okay, you know
sweetheart.
what?
And
so,
when she was
you
on
know.
The View, of course, everybody could pipe
Yeah,
up.
and they stop and they kind of like
all right.
do
By
takes
far her
over,
most
so.
successful venture. So
Okay, Star Jones. That's you. I just called you Star Jones.
Allegedly.
Okay, so Bruce, take me back to the first time you experienced Jesus.
Oh, boy.
The first time he spoke to you.
We saw a
This is the song Jesus Takes the Wheel.
I've never heard that song.
You've never heard Jesus Takes the
you
Wheel?
don't
No.
listen to pop music, is that
No,
correct?
we have a gospel choir.
Oh,
It's
how
a song
nice.
about like when you can't drive because you're too drunk and Jesus takes
That's
over.
not what it's about,
No, it's about
Tracy.
Jesus being a
It's
designated
the
driver.
one
I believe
footsteps
that.
in the car.
I believe if you were too drunk, Jesus would get you home safe.
Yeah.
Oh. So, Bruce, tell me.
There are so many reported deaths a year that fly in
That's
the
what
face of
Uber
that
tow
logic.
is for, you
He
jackasses.
can't be everywhere.
Bruce.
It was a log rolling competition that my mom and dad went to
Okay.
up in Saskatchewan. And Dad was making his world famous banana, pumpkin, paprika pancakes.
Sure.
Oh, so
that
that's the
sounds
stereotype
delicious.
is true then. You guys do eat a lot of pancakes.
Yeah.
Those B triple
Some
Ps.
stereotypes are there for a reason.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Lumberjacks do like paprika. Yes, that is a stereotype.
All right.
Paprika?
You say paprika?
I honestly don't know if I can be with a man who says paprika. I'm going to be honest. Out of all the things you've said that are annoying, that one I think would grate me the most.
That's how you pronounce it. Look it up.
It's not. It's paprika.
It's paprika.
No, it
It's
isn't.
paprika.
Is
in
it
Canada,
also-
in lumberjack
paprika.
world.
Oh wow, are
It's
we
paprika.
seeing your
Paprika.
first fight?
Is it also salt and pepper?
What? Salt and pepper? It's not pepper.
Salt and pepper?
No.
Wait,
I've heard of them.
The rap group?
I've heard of
The
them.
spices.
Is that really how you say it? Pepper?
It's paprika, salt, and pepper.
No, it's not. Who
What?
told you that? Your dead grandma?
Yes! She's always right.
Synonymous.
She did.
Doesn't mean she can't talk.
That's true. The dead can talk.
Really?
So we had a speaking in tongues moment at the lumberjack camp,
Oh my gosh.
and everyone just started.
I'm offended.
And I
'Cause
just
you don't
found
understand what
myself
they're saying?
quoting the Bible. And then from that day on.
And how old were you at this time?
I was 16. That was a year ago.
A year ago.
Yes,
the
I was in
first-
diapers till I was 13.
Oh!
That's convenient.
Alert!
This is
Alert.
so great. This is so great.
Does it
Marissa,
count?
I'm so happy for you.
Does it count if I start to cry? Does that count as
Oh.
being over?
Yeah.
This
Just
is
one
one of my
person has to
favorite
cry.
spotlight ons.
One time I got diarrhea at Six Flags, and I didn't have a diaper. It would have been way better if I did.
Yeah.
There's
Oh.
no shame in having a diaper.
You should bring one next time.
Well, yeah, I probably will.
Okay, so
Marissa,
You
I
used-
don't. Marissa, I'm sorry, so sorry to interrupt, and I don't want
Are
to
you
steal
sorry
any
to
focus for
interrupt?
spotlight on. But I will say, as a once again senior, you yourself have a prom coming up. Is there anybody on the panel that you would like to be your date, perhaps?
That's a great question.
I already
I would go to-
decided to
OSVP.
go with
Yeah.
Tracy.
That was to
No, but
Reardon's prom.
Right.
Whoa, technicality! No Dumbo.
Oh, I thought that she was
That's
asking her
because
to come to
Reardon
this.
came in and asked you to her prom.
To her
I
prom.
thought she was going to my prom.
No, she
I
doesn't
thought I
go
was
to your high
locked
school.
up.
She doesn't go to your high school.
You still have your prom.
He's totally
Ask
right.
her, ask her out right now.
Teachers always know best.
Tracy, will you go to my prom with me?
Bruce.
Wow.
Ooh, Bruce.
When is it?
Ooh, Bruce.
It's May 13th.
I can't.
Wait, I'm available. I'll go.
What? Oh, Bruce, that's so desperate. I'm sorry, son. That's
I'll
so,
go to prom with
so
you.
desperate.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
are the
so
rules
good.
are whoever says yes, you just have to go
Of
with them?
course. Of course. So Bruce has said yes to an open prom invitation that was spoken aloud. And thus, by the rules of prom, he is your date.
Don't you have
Sweetheart,
some
sweetheart.
lumberjacking? Isn't that a big time
No,
in cutting down trees?
I'm wide open.
Go!
Sweetheart, you know that if he shits his pants, you are safe.
I don't do that anymore.
Oh, you don't? You don't wear
I'm
the
a
diaper
grown
anymore?
man.
I want to have
Oh.
sex on prom night, Bruce. Are
I'm
you-
ready.
What?
Whoa, that went quick.
You're ready to give it all up.
That
all
is
of
a
your
shocker.
religion.
But wait, are you going to have to get married first?
We would have to get married.
No!
Wait, is this an engagement?
This has 7 brides for 7 brothers. It just doesn't
beautiful.
happen.
You're
Would
so
you
lucky
marry
you got
me,
engaged.
Marissa?
Oh my God!
What is that?
Would you marry me, Marissa?
Oh, sweetheart.
Get down
Would
on
you
your
marry
knee.
me?
Get
Sweetheart.
down on your knee.
Sweetheart.
I
Get
think
down
about
on your
it.
knee.
Can I borrow your cock ring?
You gotta say yes.
What? Can I borrow your cock ring?
That was a joke. That was the
I was
joke.
joking.
I don't want any jokes during
Sweetheart.
Oh, look, he has a ring.
Oh my God, this is happening so fast. I approve, sweetheart.
I approve, too.
Oh, I should ask your father first.
Bible thumpers are the craziest love makers. You gotta go for this, sweetheart.
Listener, can you please behave Baracus me out of this, please?
Is
I'm
this what
begging
you want? Is this what you want?
What do you mean?
Do you want to be married?
No, no.
She's screaming no, but she means yes.
No! Tracy, time is up!
All right,
Reardon, we should talk about that.
Tracy!
What?
What if you never have another opportunity for love again?
Why are you saying that to me?
I'm
That's
just
the same
saying.
thing as saying I'm only
I'll be
gonna...
faithful.
Sweetheart, the prom is the most important event of your life.
Oh, God.
If you
It's
think
so
in terms of the
hard.
prom being most important and then the marriage just being sort of the thing that leads to that, I think it's a good move.
I
one of
feel
my
like
greatest
I
regrets.
feel like I'm in a real Jessica Simpson scenario here.
Like when she sang, I think I'm in love.
Yeah, Newlyweds, she had Nick Lachey. You know, that's a bird in the hand. And she had to give that up. She didn't know what was coming. You know, and now she has a very successful shoe line. I mean, I don't know if this is as good as it's going to get.
Well, who is she married to?
Some football player who just, but that's not the point. My point is, Gutters is never going to commit to me. Are you, Gutters?
What?
He wasn't even listening.
I'm sorry, I was texting Raven. What were you saying? Did you say yes to Bruce?
Bruce, I care about you.
I care about you too.
I know, and it is going to pain me to let you go.
Post prom's gonna be at Six Flags. Please marry me.
Whoa.
Raven and I will be there as chaperones.
Sweetheart, you can divorce him. Just divorce him.
Yeah,
Just
you'll
go to
get
the
the
prom and
Slather.
divorce
Should I
him.
do it? Should I just do it?
Just divorce
Oh,
him.
are we talking about
It's
the
easy.
wedding of Wompler and Bruce as an event upcoming? I think you do it.
You know what? What would Meghan Markle do? I'm gonna say yes. I'm
Oh my
just gonna
God.
do it. Yes. Woo!
Oh my God, I'm the happiest man in the
I'm
world.
getting
Oh my goodness.
You,
Oh.
Tracy, will you be my maid of honor?
Wait a second.
I want to be the flower.
No.
Oh, Castaway's gonna be the
No,
ring
no,
bearer.
no.
This is so
Wait, I want to
cute.
be the flower.
No.
You're gonna be my matron
We were
of
wrapping it
honor.
up. We
You're
were
gonna
wrapping
be
it
my
up.
matron of honor.
No,
'cause
you
you've
can't
been
have a
married in
maid of honor
16
and a
different
matron of honor. Yeah, bridesmaids. I'm not currently married. I am not a matron. I am a mademoiselle.
All right, Tracy.
And if you think this little tattooed devil is...
No, I want to be the usher. I'll be the usher.
That's it. She'll hand out programs. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Wow, this is. I hope I can get in touch with your mother because this is huge.
I want to
This is
thank everybody
huge.
for coming. You're all invited to the wedding.
Oh gosh.
Just like Meghan Markle invited some citizens of Britain, you all are invited. It's going
It
to be at
has to
Six
be
Flags.
March 11th. Give yourself a day to have sex and then go to prom.
Okay,
March
May.
of
It's
next
going to be
year.
May
I'm sorry,
11th.
May.
May.
I'm looking at my calendar. It's
All
upside
right,
down.
yeah.
Should
Sorry.
we have it at Six Flags?
Yes.
All right.
That would
Bugs
be
Bunny
great.
can officiate.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Thanks so much, everybody, for coming out to Womp It Up. I'd like to thank Tracy Reardon, Seth
you.
Wompler,
Hi.
Miss Listler, Bruce Almody, and Eric Gutterballs for coming out. We'll see you guys on the flip side, and remember to hashtag turn around. Womp it up!
Whopping, and we're whopping.
Hey everybody, it's Paul Scheer.
And I'm Amy Nicholson.
And we have a brand new podcast called Unspooled, where we are watching the 100 greatest films of all time.
Voted on by the AFI. We're going to be starting at number 1, Citizen Kane, jumping to number 100 with Ben-Hur, and doing films that we've never even watched before.
And we'll be talking to experts, whether it's a cinematographer or a stuntman. We're going to get behind these movies and figure out what makes them so great. So if you like the way this sounds, why don't you subscribe right now to Unspooled, wherever you listen to your podcast.